Hello dreamers, and welcome back to May Living here on YouTube. If you do not yet know me, my name is May, and today we're going to be talking about embarrassing dreams. Dreamers, and welcome back to May Living here on YouTube. If you do not yet know me, my name is May, and today we're going to be talking about embarrassing dreams. The ones that we put off for way too long because we're either afraid of failing at them and people finding out, we're afraid of people laughing at them because they might sound like they're too lame, or any other reason you might find your dream embarrassing. For a long time, I found some of my dreams kind of embarrassing, just because it's not something that everybody does. It's not something that isn't always so realistic. So if you're at that point where you know that you want to chase your dreams and you know that you want to live your dream life, but you either have failed at it before or you don't think that you are fit to chase these dreams, that there are other people that are better than you, then just keep on watching and we'll face these social anxiety together. So the first tip that I started using was realize that really nobody cares as much as you think they do. And it can be really hard to get past that mentality and to actually believe that nobody cares and believe that nobody's actually paying attention to all the stuff that you're doing. It can be really hard, but you just have to put your feet in the water. You know, like when you're going swimming and the water's really cold, and the first thing you have to do is just make sure that you put your feet in the water, and once you put your feet in, you can just go right in because you realize it's not as bad as you thought. And even though your head might be telling you that they care, and in your mind you might be freaking out, you just have to make it past that freaking out moment. So that's one of the things that I did. It's really not the big monster that you think it is. You just have to go ahead and put your feet in the water and give it a try. The second tip that I have is to always remember to do it just for the one. So the one is always that one person who always either likes your stuff or favorites your stuff or subscribes to your channel or comments on it. If you keep trying to get it for the numbers, which is really hard, especially for like social media dreams like YouTube and Instagram and stuff like that, if you have a dream of starting a blog or starting a YouTube and not a lot of people are following and not a lot of people are commenting, it can be really hard to keep pursuing it if you're not seeing the growth that you thought you were going to see. But you need to realize that you're doing this for a purpose and you're going to do it for somebody, and that one person that is watching you is enough to, or should be enough to, let you keep going. Sometimes it does escape my head a little bit, and I always have my sister to remind me that the one person that looks at my videos or looks at my blog posts and feels inspired and feels like they can actually chase their dreams. I'm not doing it for the mass amount of numbers that all the other YouTubers have or all the other bloggers have. I'm not doing it for the mass amount of likes that everyone receives. I'm doing it for the one person that actually needs these videos or actually needs my blog posts. And the more you remember that, the more you can find significance and importance in the things that you're doing. And so always remember that. And along with that is to remember to do it just for fun. I know a lot of us, especially the ones who are chasing their dream lives, are thinking about making their dreams support them in some kind of way. But if you've ever read Big Magic, Elizabeth, I forgot her last name, but she mentions that you can't put that much pressure on something that you love like that, or something that's supposed to be there for fun. So if the dreams that you're chasing are dreams that you enjoy, you don't want to go ahead and put that big of a pressure on it right off the bat. So keep your dreams as something that seems fun for you to do, and not something that you see as a competition, or not something that you see as like a way that's gonna get you to be like a millionaire. No, see it as a thing that if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. Even though we are, fingers crossed, working towards our dreams to make them work. We dreamers have to realize that not every single dream that we dream up is gonna come true, because we're all here for a purpose. And I've dreamed of being an eye doctor, I've dreamed of being an interior designer, I've dreamed, and sometimes it's just some of the dreams don't work, and I still enjoy watching interior design videos and like decorating stuff, and I still enjoy all this other stuff. But if you go right off the bat thinking of money, or thinking of how it's going to support you in the future, or all this stuff, it really gets to you, and what used to be fun kind of starts to become a burden. And so just do it for fun. Don't think that you're failing, and just because you don't have really high numbers and you're not making any money off of it, you're doing it for that one person. The third or fourth, I don't remember, is to learn to laugh at yourself. This is such a big one for me, because all of this, like when people make fun of me or when people laugh at me, I take it really hard. But I'm learning to just let that go, and learning to laugh at myself with everybody else. Even if they are making fun of me, or even if they really just think I'm funny, I'm learning to go ahead and laugh with them, because if you keep internalizing all of that, it really gets to you, and it starts limiting you way too much. Slow steps that take you or get you to where you're going, which is something that we promote very much here on May Living. Small steps, small steps. But learn to laugh at yourself, and learn to laugh at jokes that other people make of you, and just don't take it so much to heart. Just be light about it and just let it go. What my mom used to always say, it comes in through one ear, goes out the other. So learn to laugh at yourself, learn to make fun of yourself, and don't get so uptight. This is mostly for me. Don't get so uptight when people make a joke about you or laugh at you. Really, it's not as big of a deal as we try to make it seem. And once it's over, it's over, and you actually did it. Published your photograph, and you uploaded the video of you singing beautifully. Trust me, people aren't as scary as they seem, and I am firsthand one that really needed to learn that. And the final tip is to purposely put yourself in awkward situations that make you cringe a little bit. One thing I did was, I'm super afraid of public speaking. Actually, even speaking to the camera sometimes kind of freaks me out a little bit still, and you might tell if I'm a little bit uptight in all my videos. But one thing I did was I purposely signed up for a public speaking class in college. It was actually just last semester, I think, or 2 semesters ago. And I purposely put myself in that situation because I knew that once I signed up, I wouldn't drop out, first of all, because I'm too lazy to go through the whole process of dropping out. And because I knew that once I was there, I would be forced to go into a situation that I typically wouldn't put myself in. And so that really, really helped me a lot. I was forced to make presentations and present speeches that I had to present in front of the entire class, which was over 30 people, and all the eyes would just stare right at me, and I would turn like blush red. And as the class went by and as the class progressed, it became easier. So the more you put yourself in awkward situations, the easier it's going to get to face them. So I do hope these tips helped you. Oh, hold on. I have one more tip. Hold on. Find yourself a support group. Support groups are literally everything. Find yourself a support group. Find people who are going after the same things, people who are in like the same walks of life as you. people who, I don't know, if you want to lose weight, find somebody who's at about a similar weight than you. If you like to take pictures, find somebody who likes to take pictures with you. That way you guys can face these fears together, because I'm willing to bet as much as you're afraid of exposing your dreams and actually chasing them and let everybody know that you're chasing them, somebody else is going through the same problem. If you can't find one, create one. Like I said, the more you do it, the easier it gets. So find yourself a support group and chase those embarrassing dreams, no matter how embarrassing they are. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up, and don't forget to share it with your friends or other dreamers you might know who are probably keeping their dreams a secret as well. Don't forget to subscribe down below. If you are part of the family, you get to enter to win any of the Dreamer rewards that are on the rewards page on the blog, which I will also leave linked down below so you can find out more. And I think that is it. I will see you guys next time. Mwah! Bye!